My name is Raymond Warner. We're here at MegaZone, and I'm going to teach you guys how to do a bar spin. So a bar spin is a beginner trick. It's something that you want to learn, like maybe your first or second trick, somewhere around there. Not necessarily something that you want to chuck on like a huge box or something for that first couple of goes, but you get the drill. So the first thing about doing a bar spin, letting go of your bars, is probably really weird for a lot of you guys because it's something that you haven't really messed with too much. Maybe you've taken your hands off doing like this little joking around stuff, but actually doing the bar spin is an intimidating first move. A great practice method for this is by putting your feet about shoulder width apart and taking your scooter and swinging it back and forth. Now, it's kind of weird, but when you're at the peak of the swing, you're going to want to throw your bar spin and hope that your bars come directly back and your deck doesn't hit you in the leg or anything like that. That's the idea. It's a scary thing to do, but you can just practice it, maybe 5 or 10 minutes at a time. I know it's going to get pretty tiring, but it'll help you with your bar spins a lot. If you're starting it and you're you're just not that confident with doing it with your legs this far apart, spread them out a little bit. It's all good, and do them this way. It's a little more forgiving when you screw up your bar spin, but whatever. And then as you get better at that, just go a little less and a little less until you're at the point where you're about a little bit less than shoulder width, and that's about the time where you want to just go for it. You might hit your shins a couple times, but it's kind of the price you pay. Now, a lot of you guys are probably going to learn your bar spins in like handoff style, which is basically when you're taking your bars and handing it off without actually letting go at any point, which is totally fine. I get it. I mean, it's definitely a scary trick to learn. It's not easy. But what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to adapt to eventually letting go completely to where your bars are actually spinning and coming into one hand. It's a very weird method, and it's a very weird thing to do, but after you get your handoffs down, fly out or over boxes or whatever, just play around with them a little bit, and that'll basically come in. It's a little, I wouldn't say it's easier, it's obviously harder, but it's gonna make your life a lot easier later on. It's gonna make it easier for when you're doing like bar spin to tucks, because if you're handing off and you're bringing your bars in after you're handing off, you're gonna get all screwed up, It's not necessarily gonna help you, but letting go will. I know a lot of you guys are gonna wanna learn how to do this trick over boxes, over spines, all that kind of good stuff, which I totally get, but you're gonna wanna learn this one flat, just because if you learn it quick, if you're doing the bar spin and you're doing it faster, it's gonna be a lot easier for you to do it over boxes. It's gonna be easier for you to catch it. It's gonna be easier for you to have plenty of time to play around with your air and all that kind of stuff. Once you guys have done the bar spin formation enough to where you're actually confident enough to give it a shot, see what happens. Basically, scootering is all about trial and error, especially when you're learning bar spins or tail whips or anything that's kind of like a basic trick. It's tough, and I get it, but it's all about how you learn and you having fun. So, when you're trying to do your bar spin, throw it a little later than you think. What you're gonna wanna do is when you jump, you do your bunny hop, you're gonna wanna flatten your scooter out. After you flatten your scooter out, then throw your bar spin. It's a lot easier for your bar spin to spin when you're not basically at an angle with your scooter. Because if you're basically at this angle and you're trying to throw your bar spin, it's gonna wanna go this way. But when you guys are at this angle and you try to do your bar spin, the only way that your scooter can go is down. And it's a lot easier for you to grab your scooter this way as opposed to going this way and try to make it go back under your feet. So give that a shot. It's gonna take a ton of practice, so don't get discouraged. Please, just keep going, keep trying. Some people learn it quick, some people it takes a little while, but if you're one of those, just deal with it, learn and get really good at it so you can teach other people. Thank you guys very much again for watching. If you guys think that this video helped you at all, let me know in the comments. Let me know if you guys want to see some more how-tos. If you guys want to see more how-tos, what tricks do you want to see? Let me know in the comments, like I said. And don't forget to subscribe. Click this button right here. Subscribe to my channel to get all the latest updates on my vlogs, on my how-tos, and on my edits or any places I'm going, anything like that. Click the button, subscribe. Again, my name is Raymond Warner. Thanks again for watching, and good luck. I'm out.